But for now, let's see what a Maasai warrior is doing on the streets of Cape Town.
Yes, an ancient fig tree in the middle of a health spa in Cape Town prompted a young Kenyan man to have a novel idea. He wanted to hold an exhibition that would get people talking and thinking, and his focus was on boundaries and borders. Now, this remarkable Maasai warrior says the traditional Maasai wisdom does have a place in modern lifestyles, and Spirit Sunday went along to his exhibition called No Borders. He's become a familiar figure around the streets of Cape Town, but last year, Miereole Miandazi made headlines when he walked from Kenya to Cape Town to protest against his government's treatment of the Maasai people. He's been described as a social activist, giving a voice to the voiceless.
I have a voice, and I don't think there's anyone who's voiceless. It's only that they choose not to use it.
With this exhibition, he's trying to make people think about borders, both physical and mental ones. It's all part of his vision to promote a broader African renaissance and get people talking.
Who's fenced? The water is not fenced. It's free. It flows wherever it wants to. The air is not fenced. It's free. And they can't fence it. Who is being fenced here is human being. It's you who's being fenced and prohibited from moving from a place to a place.
There was a lot of interest in the connection between maybe social activism and land restitution and issues of identity that Mira is putting forward, as well as maybe we could call it social wellness, which is a part of what the Medi-Spa and integrated health is about. And people mostly left quite intrigued and awakened in some ways.
I wish Miera could visit universities, high schools, places, so that he can build that confidence of our youth.
Many people had questions for this university-educated warrior. How can ancient Maasai wisdom and links with nature be applied to modern living? And why had he chosen to wrap himself in barbed wire?
It symbolized what we are in. The borders that we are in. They started with the barbed wire, and now we have walls as security fences all over. Being in there, for me, was what I've been forced to be in. You can't, your mind is closed. We all direct our eyes to the UN. We've all been blinded and think that the UN is the only body that can solve our problems. And we're forgetting that as an individual, you have a responsibility. You can do something.
Miera is definitely a man on a mission, but he's not just fighting for his own people. He wants us to see the bigger picture.
My aim was to awaken people to see if we can really dismantle the borders that stand in between all of us as humankind, and not only humankind, because we are not an independent people from the other parts of nature.
Miera says returning to nature reawakens our spirituality, reminding us of our collective journey.
I believe I'm part of God. I've never separated myself and said, God will help me. No, I know I'm part of God, and that's the border that I'm trying also to don't have that border between me and God. I know whatever I do, I'm doing it because I'm part of a larger being here.
My friendship with Mira reminds me how conditioned I've been through society, through my education, through the structures that are here, through how I viewed what is wild and what is civilized, what is normal and what is absurd, these kind of concepts that come up for us. And Mira brings back to me the idea that we can all stand in balance.
What I want to know is, when is he making his way up to Joburg? Because I want to attend the exhibition. It's called No Borders.
Yep.
And indeed, we have to break down the borders and get together and be as one.
Well, I hope Mira can actually continue that walk into our studio and actually share with us here.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.